Hey guys, hello, hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel to all my new subscribers. Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about the books I have read so far this year. That's this year 2022. First book I read this year is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I hope I'm getting the name correctly. This is the first book I read because of the hype. But the book didn't live up to the hype for me. I was kind of disappointed. Yes, at the end of the book. It was a bit basic for me. Let me tell you guys a little about the book. It's about this young PhD student who fell in love with this hot professor. Yeah, and she was doing her research. She wanted to do a research on cancer. And so she got in with this young hot professor just to prove to her friend that she has actually moved on. The only part I actually enjoyed was she trying to get a lab to do her research, because it's actually not easy to do a research, especially if you are a PhD student or you're writing your dissertation, thesis. Writing is a lot. And so this was what actually needed to start the year, because I'm writing my dissertation. So I thought, okay, this will actually help me, although it did help a little, like encourage me, but aside that, no, I would give this book a 3 out of 5. This book is a 3 for me. The author did a great job, just that the characters, their personality needs more development. I didn't feel the characters the way I thought I would. I didn't really feel it. The next book I read is Yinka, Where Is Your Husband by Lizzie Damilola Blackburn. This book, oh my god, I enjoyed reading this book from the beginning. I was literally hooked. This book is such a page turner. You will enjoy this book. The book is about this character Yinka, who her mom is on her neck. She wants her to get married already. Plus her younger sister is already married, so you can imagine the pressure. Yes, right now, if you're in Nigeria, you understand the pressure that comes when you are at an age where you're supposed to get married. Your whole family's on your neck, your mom's on your neck, everyone sees you, asks, hey, how are you? When are you get to marry? When is the husband? When is the wedding? In the book, at some point, there's this guy Yinka really wanted to date. She really liked the guy. In fact, she was even about changing herself for this guy, getting extensions. And at the end of the day, the guy ended up falling for her friend. Can you imagine? She even went to trying to impress him with food just for her friend to just walk in to get her water bottle, and this guy was already all over the friend. Can you imagine? So the book is really interesting. If you enjoy this kind of drama, I will highly recommend this book. In fact, I did a video on this book, Yinka, Where Is Your Husband? I'll put the thumbnail somewhere on the screen, so you guys should watch it. I will give this book a 5. The next book I read is Notes on Grief by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. In the book, Chimamanda was reflecting on the death of her dad. This is a very nice book that I enjoyed reading, because you can feel her pain in her words, in her choice of words. It's her use of metaphor. There's a part in the book she said, when she heard about the death of her dad, she became undone. I felt that. There's a way the loss of someone changes you, changes the way you see the world. You can just literally feel what she went through, the pain, how she got to know about his death, the aftermath, and it was also during COVID. Actually feel all of this through her choice of words. The next book I read is Nearly All the Men in Lakers Are Mad by Damilare Kuku. This is a book that I was laughing the whole time reading the book. The book is funny. If you're looking for a book to wind down, laugh the whole time, this is the book for you. Trust me, this is the book for you. I had a swell time reading this book. In case you are wondering where Lagos is in Nigeria. The book is a work of fiction, but then the stories are actually relatable. Yes, because I've heard stories like that this actually happened to people. So yeah, it's actually unfortunate but very funny. You will enjoy this book. I'll give this book a 5. The next book I read is The Baby Is Mine by Oyinka Braithwaite. I hope I'm getting the name correctly. Oyinka Breathwaite. Forgive me if I'm not getting your name. This book is a novella. It reminds me of the book Zikora by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This is the book that I read, written by Chimamanda, that I became undone. Yes, because she left me hanging. I was literally begging Chimamanda to please complete this book because, oh my god, if it's suspense, this is the book for you. It's a very short book. It's a short story, but then, oh my god, I wish you would just pick up a pen and complete the book just personally for me, so I'll be happy. Yes. So this book, The Baby Is Mine, is a good book. Although I was a bit disappointed. Yes. I started enjoying it midway somehow. I was like, Let me give you guys a quick summary of the book. It's about this guy that got kicked out of his girlfriend's house. This was during COVID. Yes, in the book it was during COVID. So he got kicked out, so he went to his auntie's house. In the house, they were just playing psychological tricks on each other. Yes. At the end of the day, someone gave the baby a travel mark. They're wondering who did it, and the ending is just, it's just not. It didn't even leave me on sus. At some points, I was like, okay, I can't wait to get over this book and be done with it. Yes. So yeah, I'll give this book a 3. It's a good book, but yeah, I didn't really enjoy the end. The next book I read is The Visit by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Sadly, I did not really enjoy this book. Yes, there was no deeper meaning in the book. The plot was not well developed. And also, we had exchange in roles because the men were not taking care of babies. The book is just, nah, the book is not for me. I didn't really enjoy the book. Yes. The next book I read is Aisha Atlas by Usman Jalaluddin. I hope I'm getting the name correctly. Please forgive me if I'm not getting the name correctly. Yes, I enjoyed the book when I started reading the book. Yes. And at the end, I was not satisfied. Yes, I was not satisfied with the ending. It reminds me of A Woman Is No Man. I will put a picture of the book here. A Woman Is No Man. If you read that book, you will get what I mean. I was thinking that book was so satisfying. It was, I can remember I read that book during COVID, during lockdown. I was awake, me and my sister, till up to 2 a.m. because we had to, it was like a competition. We wanted to finish the book. We wanted to see the first person to finish the book. I can't remember who finished first. Was it I or she? I cannot remember. But yes, that book, yes. I was expecting a book like that because of the whole Muslim situation. But at the end, Aisha Atlas was not very, it doesn't have a satisfying ending. Let me give you a quick summary of the book. So in the book, Aisha represents this strong Muslim woman who knows what she wants. She stands for what she believes in, what she wants, and she goes for what she wants. And then we have Khalid at the other side, who is Imama's boy. He's indecisive, that his mommy is the one who makes his decisions for him. But at the end of the day, you know how the story is all supposed to be. At the end of the day, yes, she got married to Khalid, okay, yes. But it was, I feel there's so much more the author would have told us. One year aftermath of the wedding, she didn't really just satisfy me. Yes, I wasn't satisfied with the book. But I'll give the book 4. Yeah, it's a good book. So the next book I read is Liverpool Angels by Lynn Andrews. Oh my god. Lynn Andrews is now one of my favorite British authors. I love British books. I read her first book, Liverpool Lamplights. Yes. Oh my god, I love that book so much. And so because of that book, I had to download this book, Liverpool Angels. I got another book, My Sister's Child or So. I'm such a huge Lynn Andrews fan. This book was set during the First World War. Yes, as of then, young boys were so eager to go to war to defend their country. I was actually stunned by how they were all eager to go to go to war. I really appreciate how Lynn Andrews went through a lot just to give us a vivid picture of the World War, because you would feel like you were in the war front. Yes, she gave us a vivid picture, even in France during the war, the nurses taking care of the soldiers that got injured. This is such a good book. If you're looking for a historical fiction, this is the book for you. You will really enjoy this book. I will give this book a 5. I really recommend it for anyone who wants to read the book, who also likes historical fiction, especially someone who's interested in the World War. Yes, this is the book for you. I feel this is an avenue to talk about Liverpool Lamplights by Lynn Andrews. In fact, I talked about this book in one of my videos where I talked about karma. There are so many lessons to be learned in this book. Please go watch my video. And also, please read Liverpool Lamplights by Lynn Andrews. Such a good book. You will have a great time reading it. Next book I read is Bridge to Heaven by Francine Rivers. Oh my god. This is the first book of hers that I am reading. What have I been reading the whole time? I can't believe I've never read any of her books. She's one of my favorite Christian writers. Because of this Bridge to Heaven, I had to get other books by Francine Rivers. I read Bridge to Heaven. Okay, I'll talk about the others I've read, subsequently. So just keep watching. So in the book Bridge to Heaven is about a girl, Abra, who was born under a bridge. Yes, and at the end she got popular. I think the best explanation is a prodigal daughter. Yes, she got lost, but at the end of the day she came back. And yeah, that is the best explanation, yes, I can give. I'll give this book a 5. I love this book. I highly recommend this book. If you love Christian fiction, romance, this is the book for you. The next book I read is The X-Talk. This is a book that, yes, I saw the hype. It was everywhere. I saw so many reviews on this book and I thought, okay, yes, I should read this book. So I got to read the book. I started enjoying the book as I was reading. At some point I got bored. I had to read about 2-3 books before I came back to the book. I know. It's a really good book. I enjoyed the whole radio station drama. Let me tell you a quick summary of the book. It's about Shay, who works at a radio station. So at some point, she started having a clash with her new colleague. So somehow they got to start a show on radio about exes. By the way, they have never dated each other, but they had to pretend to be exes on the show. That was the fun part. I can't wait to read and see what's going to happen, And so they had to pretend to be exes on radio. Meanwhile, they have never dated. They are not exes. And it's a good book, but I'll give the book a 4. The next book I read is Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. Oh my god, this book, I feel like rereading this book again. Maybe I would, because this book touched my soul. And as I mentioned earlier, if you like Christian fiction, romance, Francine Rivers is the best you can read right now, because although I haven't explored other Christian authors, my friend recommended some for me, but I'm yet to read them. So I'm sure there are other Christian authors out there I haven't explored yet, but I would. But for now, it's Francine Rivers for me. It's even the story about Hosea and Gomer in the Bible. I didn't even know the story of Hosea and Gomer until I read Redeeming Love. Hosea is a prophet in the Bible and Gomer is a prostitute. So in the book, we have Angel, who is the prostitute, and we have Michael Hosea, who is Hosea in the Bible. Okay, by the way, he's not Hosea in the Bible, but he kind of represented Hosea, God. Yes. So she actually felt she was unworthy of love because Michael Hosea was pure. He really, really wanted her. And she kept going back because you know how you just feel like, no, you don't deserve me, you're too good to have me. So yes, and then Michael Jose, anyway, at the end of the day, she was redeemed. Yes, they got married. So yeah, this is a good book. In fact, there's even the movie. Sadly, I have not watched this movie because I don't know how to download movies. So I'm waiting for my brother to download the movie for me. Yes, that's why. But I can't wait to read this book. Books are always way better than the movie. Somehow I want to say I don't want to watch the movie because the image of Michael I have in my head, I do not want this Michael in the movie to spoil the Michael in my head. So yeah, somehow I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Don't spoil this memory for me. Somehow I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see what happened because anyway, books are still way better than movies, but I will still watch the movie and see. Next book I read is The Lady's Mind by Francine Rivers. This is this is even the latest book, yes. I think it came out last year or so. Yeah, Lady's Mind, really, really enjoyed it. It's about, we have this main character, Catherine. And so Catherine represents this strong, independent woman who knows what she wants. She wants justice, and she got the eye of two of the most important people in the town as of then. Can you imagine what that means? See, in a society where women are not allowed to speak up, Catherine did, yes. And we have Matthias. Oh my god, I am in love. Okay, I was in love as of then while I was reading the book. Yeah, as of then, I was in love with Matthias' character. I was in love with Matthias. He represents a man who is not intimidated by a woman. Yes, I feel if a man is intimidated by you, girl, run because and his persistence is so admirable. Men enjoy the chase. Do you know how many times at some point in the book I just said, wait, hold on. Why won't Matthias just leave Catherine alone? Because you know how sometimes if you stop the chase, the person comes back to you. So I thought like, why wouldn't he just leave her alone until she realizes, okay, this is the only good man in town I can get married to. But anyway, he kept chasing, but men are naturally chasers. Hello, hi. The part where they were supposed to say their vows, okay, and she didn't want to say all her vows complete because she thought she felt she was going to break that one. That was funny, but I think I see the sense in that. Nowadays, people don't even respect their marriage vows. They just say it, but they don't even act according to what they vowed they're supposed to do. And so she being truthful to herself, she knows this is what I can do, what I cannot do. And so yeah, and trust Matthias being a man who is not intimidated by her, he gets her. He gets her. Yes. Catherine was scared of getting married because she just felt that if she gets married, she all her freedom will be taken away from her. Yes, I used to say this thing. Once if you're getting married, marriage is supposed to be freedom. You're supposed to be free to do what you want, explore, do so many things, okay? Grow. It's not supposed to tie you down, keep you locked in, take away all your rights. You can do this, you can do that. The next book I read is This Is Me Letting You Go. Oh my god, if I am doing a series on this book, I created a playlist for it to be easy for you to find. The book is about letting go. Yes, how to let go, move on. Really enjoyed this book because I felt everything the writer said. I felt it. Really, really enjoyed this book. The next book I read is The Mark of the Lion series. The Mark of the Lion series by Francine Rivers. Again, but this one is a series we have. A Voice in the Wind, we have An Echo in Darkness, and also we have As Sure as Down. I have read A Voice in the Wind, I have read An Echo in Darkness. I am still reading As Sure as Down. Yes, usually I'm not the type that likes to read series, but I enjoyed this one. This book is I would say it's a historical Christian fiction romance because it gives you history. Yes, because I got to know a lot of things. I got to live in Jerusalem. Yes, Jerusalem after the death of Jesus, because I got to live in Jerusalem when the Romans were still in Jerusalem. Yes, they used to say you travel when you read books. I traveled to Jerusalem. I traveled to Ephesus. I was in the arena when we had the gladiators. Have you watched Gladiator? You know how they called Maximus to go out and fight, and you have the whole crowd cheering as you're fighting. You see blood. They bring out lions to tear people apart and eat people. Yes, I felt like I was in the arena. The book description, oh my god, mind blowing. This book, love this book. I got to see a clear picture of what it was like living in Jerusalem when the Romans were still ruling, because the people in Jerusalem were under so much hardship, hard governments when the Romans were ruling. Anyway, at the end of the day, you get to know that the Romans actually led their own downfall. This book is a good book. You see a clear picture through the eyes of Hadassah. We have Marcus, we have Julia. I feel like doing a video on lessons learned in the Mark of the Lion series because there is so much more to learn, and you get to know, like in Julius. Okay, let me give you guys a quick story. We have Hadassah who lost her whole family when the Romans came to Jerusalem. It was ruined, it was burnt to the ground, and Hadassah got taken as a slave. So she was Julia's slave. Julia is this spoiled child. Whatever you sow, you reap. Yes, whatever decision you make, there's a reaction. It could be good or bad. Yes. And so Julia had to pay the price for what she did, her poor decisions. At the end of the day, she died. Hadassah, she got married to Marcus. I'm still on the third book, that's As Sure as Down. So I'm still reading the book. It's really a nice book. I highly recommend this book. So far, these are the books I have read this year. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.